Hello everyone and welcome back to another day of Mega Camerupt frustrations here. We got 2 losses yesterday and then we got 2 more losses in the Spanish episode, so not doing too hot with this team. 2 of them were mostly due to heatwave misses, and the one time I didn't want to risk the heatwave miss, it actually ended up hurting me for not taking that risk, but hey. I also misplayed terribly by using Scald. That was such an idiot move. So 3 out of the 4 games could have been prevented. 3 out of 4 losses could have been prevented, but we're now up against Japan Sand, Tyranitar, Salamence, which Camerupt does amazing against, Excadrill, Cress. Well, this isn't really Japan Sand. It's Sand with Mega Salamence and 3 support Pokemon in the form of Cress, Zapdos, and Aegislash. Now, here's when I really wish I had Protect on Cofagrigus over Disable, because Cofagrigus hasn't really been doing too much. And if that's Life Orb Aegislash, I won't survive the Shadow Ball. Hariyama does amazing though. Camerupt does pretty cool too. I really need Trick Room up, and I need to finish the game before Trick Room ends. So I'm gonna lead the Standard, and for my last one, I think I'm gonna go with Cavalier here. Because my opponent apparently doesn't have a fire move. Salamence might have it. And when using the Mega Caesar team 2 weeks ago, or 2 weeks ago, we were surprised by it, so who knows. We'll see here. I really would like to get a win with this team, eventually. I guess eventually we'll go down so low that we will get a win, I guess. Now here, hopefully Tyranitar doesn't go for Rock Slide. I'd rather him go for Crunch, because I have to fake out Salamence here. There's no other way. Although, if that is special based, just hope Tyranitar doesn't go for Rock Slide. If he goes for Crunch, I will survive the hit thanks to Colbur Berry, but if he goes for Rock Slide, I will have issues because of flinches. There's the Rock Slide. Pretty much no damage, and I don't flinch. That's great. So now I really threaten Tyranitar with close combat. Now I really wish... No, Tyranitar went first than Salamence, so Tyranitar is Scarfed. With that in mind, what I'd really like to know is if Salamence is special based or physical based. Okay, what can my opponent do here? He could bring Tyranitar for Aegislash. He could bring Tyranitar for Cress. I kind of want to switch out Hariyama here, because I don't think Tyranitar will stay in. Gonna switch Hariyama for Camerupt, and I'm going to Will-O-Wisp the Salamence here. Hopefully that Salamence is physical based. It's usually special based, but we'll see. Okay, Tyranitar switches out like I predicted. Brings in Aegislash on the supposed close combat, and Salamence protects, which I'm pretty okay with. Now, my opponent doesn't know I'm using Hidden Power Ice, He'll probably be scared of the Earth Power on Aegislash, so I'm gonna hit and powerize the Salamence, which just protected. And I don't know if I should Nightshade or switch out to a Cavalier here. I like the switch to a Cavalier, but I'd also like to switch for Hariyama. Yeah, I think I like the switch to a Cavalier here more because my opponent's last Pokemon might be Cress. I don't think it'll be Excadrill. Pretty sure it will be Cress. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Cavalier. Or No, I'm gonna go Hariyama. Because just in case something weird happens, I'll have access to the Fake Out. This is a third turn of Trick Room though, so... And I haven't been able to do any damage to my opponent yet. No switch from Salamence, so that Salamence, unless it went for the double protect, is going down. Aegislash goes for King Shield, which is great because that means next turn we can target that slot, and we know that Tyranitar is in the back. So if he switches out for Tyranitar, it'll be receiving an Earth Power to the face. And my opponent's last Pokemon can be either Excadrill, Cress or Zapdos, all of which I have super effective moves against. Excadrill doesn't like Earth Power or close combat, it is Cress. Okay. So I'm gonna Earth Power the Aegislash slots and I'm gonna knock it off as well. Just because Cress isn't too much of a threat right now. And I have guaranteed damage. Yeah, my opponent expected a Heat Wave. That's also why I targeted the Aegislash with both attacks. Just in case Earth Power misses the KO. We'll see what item that Aegislash had. Leftovers. Psyshock is gonna do a lot, but it shouldn't KO. Yeah, it doesn't. I have the Citrus Berry. And now, this is our last turn of Trick Room, but we know Tyranitar is carved. So he has no way to prevent the close combat from Hariyama. That means it'll be a 4 against 1, and we have Escavalier in the back. So we should have this game won at this point. Gonna Heat Wave and close combat. Safest moves possible. I guess the safest move would be to close combat and Earth Power Tyranitar, just in case it's Chople. But that chip damage should be enough to put it in close combat range, even if Chople. But we knew it wasn't Chople because it went first. It went first before Salamence, and actually we should have noticed that just by the ability's activation. Sandstream must have activated before Intimidate. Therefore, we should have realized what was going on there. Now, I do have the super effective Mega Horn, but oh no, I have X-Scissor, never mind. I thought I had Mega Horn, therefore I had a chance to miss, so I was just going to Iron Head, but we had X-Scissor, so we had the guaranteed win with a Life Orb X-Scissor. Finally we got a win. This team shines against super effective, not super effective, against super fast teams. Super offensive teams is what I meant to say, not super effective, super offensive. And yeah, I'm pretty glad we finally got a win here. This team is better than I'm showing it to be, for sure. I'm just terrible, guys. Between the mistakes I make, like using Scald when there's a Gastrodon in play, and the fact that So this is a rematch from the guy we lost to yesterday due to the Heat Wave miss. He led Whimsicott Terrakion, had Charizard and Amoonguss in the back. We lead standard. I reckon he will want to change things up a bit. He'll probably want to bring Swampert too. Perhaps. Whew. Now, is there any other way I can stop that Whimsicott besides fake outs? What I could do, it didn't have Taunt, it had Encore. So I will fake out the Terrakion, which we know is Chople. That way he will have no way of stopping my Trick Room with a flinch. I think I'm gonna play it the same way as before. And hopefully it doesn't come down to a heat wave miss like last time around. Let's get those points back from my opponent. Let's see what he leads first and we'll go from there. His best bet to stop, yeah. His best bet to stop my Trick Room is to Rock Slide. Therefore, I'm going to fake out the Terrakion and Trick Room. I'm 99% sure he didn't have Taunt. He had Encore, he had Protect, he had Fake Tears, though we didn't see it. We are assuming that because it's Charizard Y. And yeah, you can see my opponent taking a long time because of the mind games. Of the last game. I'm sorry I'm yawning so much, guys. I really am. I don't think my opponent has any other way to stop Trick Room though, so I would expect the beat up plus Rock Slide. There's the beat up. So now Terrakion will be at +4, but we will be faster. And we'll see. Critical hit on his own Terrakion. He crit Amoonguss yesterday. Now the question is, who does my opponent Encore here? Does he Encore Hariyama into Fake Out, or does he Encore Cofagrigus into Trick Room? Because if he protects and Encores Cofagrigus, we could be in trouble. But if he Encores Hariyama and I switch out, will a +4 Rock Slide KO? I think he's more scared of Trick Room. So I'm going to close combat Terrakion, and yeah, worst case scenario, he reverses Trick Room. That's the worst possible scenario. So if Hariyama gets stuck, it gets stuck. But I think he'll try to get rid of Trick Room. Oh, he anchored Hariyama. Just can't get a predict right today. There's the Earthquake, so he's going to damage his own Whimsicott. But he didn't even KO Hariyama here. If I had brought in Camerupt, I would have been in a lot of trouble. And here I can switch Hariyama out for Cofagrigus, and I can Spore or Giga Drain. I think Spore is the better play. For sure. Because next turn, a combination of Giga Drain plus Nightshade would get rid of Terrakion. Oh, Safeguard. I forgot about Safeguard. Oh, that's right. We saw Safeguard. Oh, I'm so dumb. That's why you take notes, guys. I've only written down my opponent's team from last battle. If I had written down Safeguard, I would have remembered and I would have Giga Drained. But I think we're still okay. This is the third turn of Trick Room, but a Nightshade plus an Earth Power should do the trick here to KO both of my opponent's Pokemon. Yes, Safeguard, beat up. Protect and something else. I don't remember Protect anymore. Let's see. My opponent is definitely in a pickle. But he can still have... I don't think he'll have Charizard and Amoonguss in the back this time around. Or who knows. Ah, Spore. Why am I so dumb? Easy Giga Drain. Easy. Easiest Giga Drain of my life. No switches, which is great. I should get a double KO here. I should get a double KO. And I'm gonna write down the Safeguard turns. Tailwind. Okay. So it's Tailwind, Safeguard, beat up. Nightshade will take down Whimsicott, Earth Power. I want to assume it will take down Terrakion. I'm surprised it didn't Protect to try to stall out one turn of Trick Room. Now, does he have Charizard Amoonguss? Am I really going to have to rely on Heatwave misses once again? There's Amoonguss. And there's Charizard. So exact mirror match. We are in a very similar position. I am going to Nightshade and Heatwave once more. We also know that Charizard has Hidden Power Ground. And that Amoonguss has Clear Smog. It's going to double Protect to burn another turn of Trick Room. And I should have one more though, right? No? I could have sworn I still had another turn of Trick Room. I should have seen that double Protect. Oh. And Cofagrigus will not survive the Flamethrower. Ugh. I could have sworn I had another Trick Room turn. If I had switched out Camerupt for Hariyama expecting that double Protect, that was my bad. That was my bad for not counting the turns correctly. Could have switched out Camerupt for Hariyama and had the Fake Out available in order to... Well, it doesn't really matter because either a Flamethrower or a Spore would have KO'd me. So, gonna let Cofagrigus go down here. Gonna Protect. I probably shouldn't have protected actually. So that I could burn a turn of sleep already. It's going to Flamethrower Cofagrigus and Spore Camerupt. My only shot here is if I can... It's probably going to double Protect next turn. Right? To prevent the Fake Out. My best play here, if I expect that, would be to Fake Out Charizard, I think. No, I have to Fake Out Amoonguss and Heatwave. I don't think he will take any risks. He should double Protect, I reckon. He should double Protect. Oh, he might just Protect. Okay, he might... I don't know. If I were my opponent, I would double protect. Oh, Hariyama is 3 points shy of activating its Citrus Berry, which would lead it to have 75 HP. And wow, my opponent didn't double protect. Does Hariyama survive? No. Can Heatwave connect? Can it connects in the sun? It takes down a Mungus. Okay. So now I know that Charizard has hidden power ground. Now my Heatwave will be single target in the sun, but I don't think it will be enough. I really don't think it will be enough. His hidden power ground, if I remember correctly, is a 3-hit KO though. So I should win this battle as long as I can connect this Heatwave, as it will for sure be in hidden power ice range at that point. I hope. 90% chance. He got it last time around. Please let me get it this time around. He got his 10%. Let me get my 90%. I get my 90%. And no KO. Yeah, I don't think that's in hidden power ice range. Because hidden power ice is 60. Heat wave is... No, not you. You're fainted. Heat wave is 95. So that was an 190 base power move. 60 won't be enough. So I have to hope. It's ridiculous saying I have to hope for a 90% chance. That's absolutely ridiculous. And come on, come on, come on. Is this the second battle of the video? I'm not entirely sure. I've been recording for so long. 90% chance. There's a hidden power ground. Unless he gets a crit, I survive with 13 HP and I connect a heat wave. Thank you. Finally. Yeah, this is the second battle because we won the first one and now we've won the second one. And we even got a crit there. Wow. Pokemon, you are ridiculous sometimes. Absolutely ridiculous. But hey, we got 2 wins, which is great. I am very, very thankful for that. Thank you guys very much for watching. Today was a lot more exciting. This rematch, I'm glad we won it. Even though I miscounted the Trick Room turns, we still had a pretty good shot of winning the game. And yeah. That was intense, man. That was really, really intense. I don't know why my opponent didn't all protect. I really don't. But I'm not gonna complain, honestly. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Thank you very much for 500 subscribers once again. We are now well over that number, so I'm very happy about that. We are strongly on our way to 1,000. And yeah, I will, at most, by the end of the week, there will be something as some form of giveaway or something for both VCG and TCG. So keep an eye on the channel for that. And I'll, as part of the reward, I'm going to require proof that you've liked my Facebook page, you are following me on Twitter, and you are subscribed. So if you want to have a chance to win whatever the price is, which I haven't figured it out yet, for VGC, it'll probably be Pokemon which have Tablemon as the OT, perfect Pokemon which have Tablemon as the OT. So yeah, be on the lookout for that, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.